welcome to another episode of Lifting You Up with Kasandra Prieto, your best friend in real estate, sponsored by Tucson Appliance Company, Chris and Corbin Edwards. Oh my gosh, we have the one and only back here at these studios. How are you doing, Chris?
The man, the myth, the legend. Don't forget about that.
The man, the myth, the legend.
That's how I want you to introduce me from now on. Kasandra Prieto!
Okay, let me make my notes really quick. Just kidding.
All right, so our mission is to elevate, empower, and celebrate the stories of Hispanic leaders and local business owners in our community. Through meaningful, heartfelt, which Kasandra does this really well, she's so amazing, conversations, we shine a light on individuals who have overcome cultural conditioning, self-doubt, and struggle, and have chosen to rise, lead, and inspire like us. That's who we are. This platform is also co-hosted by me, myself, and Kasandra Prieto. I can roll my R's, believe it or not.
Your mic.
What?
Your mic.
Oh, you can't hear me? Mm-hmm. And it's dedicated to telling more than just stories. It's about sharing real turning points in your life, deep self-discoveries, and the wisdom gained along the way. And we're all learning something through this the entire time, believe it or not. We believe these stories, these voices matter. They reflect the heart of our community and the strength within our culture.
And welcome everybody to another episode. We are here to give you all the highlights of the last three guests. They were amazing and so many takeaways. And I just truly love, Chris, that you have provided us this opportunity and platform for us to uplift other people up and here in the community just to learn about their stories and just see what moves them, what makes people tick and move and make decisions. And I'm learning so much from like each individual. This is what, like,
see, I only did this so that I can hang out with you for half an hour.
Oh my gosh, why did you say so? Can we do more? I love it. But then we get to like really reflect on what we've learned. And it's different. I feel like I know so many people and I've gotten to know a lot of people, but this one-on-one is so different. It's so it's deeper and it's just, I'm like, how did I not know these things about these people that I've known for so long? And it blows my mind how some people just click and sometimes they just learn something out of nowhere, like one of our guests here today.
Yes, definitely. So much fun.
And like you.
I've learned a lot in my life and I learned every day from everybody. All of us humans, by the way, we're all different. We're all, and I'm just talking to the camera because, you know, I just want you guys to know that, I know that you can hear me because I'm very loud, but I just want you to know that we all have these different stories and these different upbringings and these different thoughts and features about ourselves, just like you, Kasandra. And you've been involved ever since you and I, we've known each other for 2 years. Wow, that's it.
Can you believe that?
Well, time flies when you're having fun.
I mean, I guess. I thought it was like 10. Just kidding. I thought it was like, really, time has flown, and I have truly, truly learned so much from you, Chris. You have truly allowed me to evolve. You keep saying that, but like now I feel like I understand what you mean by that. And I feel like I'm learning, I'm being a lot more flexible. My mind is just like expanded and you have taught me so much. And just a human being that you are, I strive to be. And I think that so many people would agree with that. And I'm so grateful for our friendship, so grateful for your mentorship. And I'm so grateful that you do so much for the community, but you're also doing this for everybody. And I feel very lucky to be a part of all of this.
Well, I feel lucky to have you host it.
Thank you. Well, let's jump right into our guests. Who do you want to know about? Or who do we want to talk about?
I believe we're going to start with Miki Padres, right?
Yes.
Gosh, she's got a Tucson-based solar advocate, sales professional with, and I don't know how to say this because I mean PW America?
Power America.
Power America. Yep. PWR America. Okay, Power America. Powered by Titan Solar Power. So, you know, all these solar panels that are going up right now, and he makes it very affordable for them. And I think he's going to come in here and yell at me.
Yeah, I don't think that it's working out, huh?
You okay? Okay. So he's okay.
Okay.
What? More? Okay.
Should we start all over? Or can we edit all this out?
We can edit it out.
Okay.
All right, I'll go on here. I was just trying to look at the camera. I want to look good on here. I'll go over on this side here. I'll hide down here on the side. But anyways, Miki Padres with Solar America, Power America, powered by Titan.
Freedom Forever.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah,
so by Freedom Forever. Sorry about that.
No, apologies.
All right. His work is rooted in education, transparency, and long-term value. It seems like this is a great guy. He's. You're going to tell us a little bit more about him, aren't you? Go ahead.
I loved my biggest takeaway from his conversation. So I've known Miki for a while, but I didn't realize that at 15 years old, he moved out here by himself. And then like within the first summer, he said he was struggling and he saw some commercial of Alaska. And so they like him and his buddies go up to Alaska to work for the summer. And I just can't imagine being 15, Chris, and being away from my mom. First of all, being in another city, to say the least, and then going to Alaska and working and like being around all of these other people. I think that says so much about like the person that he is and the different things that he's tried throughout his life, the different industries. He's never been afraid to just jump in, and he's tried different things. And I think that has to do with in your upbringing, when you're exposed to that early on, it has to rewire your brain differently. Wouldn't you agree?
No, I agree 100%. I mean, no risk, no reward for this guy. And he goes up to Alaska. I've heard a lot of people do that. And I will tell you, they pay really well up there for not so much fun jobs, I promise you that. But, being independent like that at such a young age, I'm not going to say that I wasn't the same because I was a workaholic. And, some of us like to work, but some of us like school and education and college.
Right.
And good for, everything's different for all of us.
Everybody's
because we are all different. I'm not good at school. I'll promise you that.
Me neither.
It doesn't seem like he was either. But look at where he is today.
Yeah, exactly. And for me, someone that was so sheltered, growing up, which everybody's a little different, but I didn't get exposed to a lot of things early on. So I feel like I'm experiencing them now. And thank you, Mr. Tucson, because I feel like I've exposed myself
to the man, the myth, the legend.
The man, the myth, the legend. Let me write that down again.
I just give
Thank
you shit.
you for exposing me on like such a massive, grand level. I just think that I have learned. I mean, just the last 2 years have been incredible for me, and a lot out of my shell. And you're always pushing me, and you're always telling me, and it takes me a little bit, to like get on board, but eventually I come around. So
yeah, you do it, and you've done so well. Just like Miki here, it seems like he used to work for New York Life. Didn't you used to work for an insurance agency? What's going on here?
Don't tell him. But I helped recruit him because I wanted him to come work with us. And I loved New York Life. I'm still an advocate for financial services industry. And as soon as he got hired, I left.
You hired your replacement. Oh my gosh.
And he always tells me, thanks. Like I get there and you leave. But it was wonderful. He's a great person, very educational, and being Hispanic and life insurance, that's a big deal in our culture.
Yeah, but now he's loving more. What are you doing?
Oh, yeah. He loves solar. Yep.
All right. Well, you want to go on to the next one?
Let's go on to the next one. Mr. Neil.
You have all of Neil's information, I believe.
Let me grab. Yep. Oh, okay. So let me tell you about Neil. So Neil has a company called Wired Solutions, LLC, in home automations and surveillance. And he's also with TEP. And my biggest takeaway from this gentleman is, he's one of 5 kids. He had a very, very challenging upbringing. And one of the things that he emphasizes so much is the appreciation when you look at balance in life. Like, a lot of us, or I don't want to say us because I feel like I do love what I do. But there was a long time that I didn't absolutely love what I was doing. But there's a mentality around, hating your job and maybe just feeling miserable. And he had such a beautiful just outlook on life on, okay, maybe you're spending, 8 hours a day somewhere, but think about all the vacations you take or you're able to take with your family. Think of the providing that it does for your family, the food it puts on the table for you, the gas, and just everything you're able to accomplish through that. So he has like this grand appreciation for what you're doing for a living. And so he also opened up this Wired Solutions LLC. They focus on just wiring an entire, I think he does mostly residential. I don't know that he does commercial, but he probably could do pretty much anything. everything. But he, about a year ago, went on this trip. He literally took me to that moment. He was out in the ocean and he says, I was just thinking of all the stuff, that could go wrong. And he was just in a fuzzy place in his life and in his mind. And all of a sudden, it's just like ocean after ocean. And he's like in the middle of it. And he's like, wow, I don't think that, like, it just made his problems and his mind of worrisome so little, because there's so much bigger things. And that was a moment out in the ocean. I don't know how you and him, people like him and you do it, because I had to go to conferences for that. I had to educate myself. I had to look on YouTube for 10 years. I had to really educate myself about the mindset of appreciation, grandeur. We are so caught in our little worlds. And how do you break out of that? Because we sometimes don't see further than just, as far as the reach of our arms. And I don't know how you guys do that.
Well, you've been doing it a lot the last 2 years.
Yes,
going out of your comfort zone, doing things that normally you wouldn't do.
Exposed to you consistently. How am I not? I'm like, Chris, how do you think this way?
Well, real quick, before we go back on to Neil, to get a hold of Miki, go to his website. He was earlier. He's Power America. So it's PWR America is the website. Just wanted to make sure we give some contact information for these guys.
Absolutely.
But anyways, yeah, just sometimes you notice that, yes, we are just a little thing, not much here, and I've got so much more to do. And when he gets into this, and this is something that he loves to do, and it seems like he's passionate about it. I bet you he goes into a house and he looks around, he says, I bet you I can put a wire through here, I put a wire through here. And you know what? Right now, everybody needs that. These things are, I'm not positive, but I believe that he does it to all homes. Yes. Whether they are just building them or if they're, older house. New builds. Absolutely. Yes, exactly. And he can really, if you think about it, somebody like that is very important, because not anybody can do that.
And he has tons of years of experience, because he's worked with TEP and so many other places until he opened up his own company. He has tons.
I wonder if he can hang one of those 100-inch TVs for me and wire it all through the house.
Let's give him a call. Neil, if you're listening, call Chris.
But no, that sounds like a fun thing to do, if that's what you're into, because it's just like you got to really put your mind on how to get through those crawl spaces, get up on those ladders, knock holes in the wall, fish things through, and
it can be dangerous too.
With also, I believe that he would do the internet cabling too. So it's not just wiring other stuff.
Just wiring for everything. I think for TVs, for security systems. Let's see, what do you put? All
security systems for businesses probably too.
He's knowledgeable enough to do it, and working for TEP as well. I think he could pretty much do anything.
Do we have his information, how to get a hold of him?
You know what? I don't have his information right handy, but I will make sure to put it on the YouTube channel. So if you're listening to us right now, tuning in, we do have this. We will be posting this on the Urbana station YouTube, and we also will be posting this on my personal YouTube. You could find me just typing in my name, Kasandra, with a K and one S. Kasandra with the K and one S, but I want to hear the name again.
Kasandra Prieto.
And then Prieto is my last name. But if you Google my name, you will find me on every single platform. If you go on YouTube, you'll find Neil's information and Neil's actual YouTube audio, and with the video, you'll find Miki's and then our last guest that we're about to speak
all these podcasts are going to be available to you. You can sit there for hours on hours just looking at us.
And listening to people's stories.
Great inspiring stories.
Yes.
And also, if they have questions or anything, can they call you?
Absolutely. So if you guys have any questions about the show, if you guys are looking to buy or sell, you can always call me. If you want to actually come on the show as well, make sure to reach out. So you can either Google me, you can call me at 520-349-3248, 520-349-3248. And then also my email is Kasandra with a K and one S at Prieto.
See, look at you. You got it down.
Group.com.
You know what, Kasandra? I'm not a good speller. I need spell check all the time. So I think I need you. You need to spell out your name.
Okay, so it's Kasandra. Kasandra at Prieto realestategroup.com.
But you know what I really love about you?
About this.
I love that, she just says, just Google me.
I mean, seriously. Okay, I
love it.
if you Google
I
me,
believe
I have
you.
so many things on there. I'm obsessed with social media. I'm obsessed with the platforms. I think I have just about every single one that exists.
And all you do is sell houses. You're not.
That's the only thing that pays me for a living. But most people don't know that because I'm all over the place. I do so many different things. But yes, if you guys are looking to buy a home, sell a home, or honestly, if you just have questions about the market, it's such an uncertain time. I feel like we're going through a lot with, between the economy, between politics, and between what's going on with real estate. There's so much uncertainty. So if you just want to have a conversation around that, I'm happy to just help.
Free conversations, right?
Free conversations.
Well, you have to buy her coffee, though. She'll drink coffee.
Absolutely. Some tea. Absolutely. But literally, if you Google my name and you spell it correct, you probably will find me right away.
All right, let's go on to the next one.
Yes.
Armando Coronado. Is that how you say it?
Yes,
Coronado?
I love it. Coronado. Coronado. Yes, you got it right.
So he's a professional in the world of finance, entrepreneurship. He currently works with Gravity Payments, which is, if you don't know what Gravity Payments is, it's a credit card processing system. Somewhat of a local here in Tucson. He supports local businesses with honesty, clarity, and deep understanding. He seems like a great guy. I haven't really met him yet, but watching his video the other day was very interesting. He was very nervous. I was just like, he looks better on TV than he did on the radio. Come on. Armando, let's get on with this.
He'll get used to it.
But actually, he's not afraid taking risks and getting his hands dirty to follow a bigger vision. So, I look forward to meeting him in person someday. I'm sure I will. So tell me more about him.
So one of the biggest takeaways that I got from our conversation, so I've actually known Armando for a very long time. He has about 15 to 18 years in business and banking. And then he made a transition a few years ago as an entrepreneur in an automotive company. And so right now he's with Gravity. This guy is so dedicated.
Wasn't he doing a lot of marketing for that thing? Mm-hmm. That's what I heard.
He did a ton. He grew the business. He did a lot for them, from what I understand. And so he's very talented on so many different levels. And right now he's getting started with Gravity. He's very knowledgeable, hard worker. This is to say for all three people, I really love to find people that are educators, that really want to explain things to you, that want to disclose things to you. I think that a lot of people that get into sales, sometimes they just, you're taught in corporate, like, just go get it, go get the sale, go. But when you take your time to explain, when it matters to you, your reputation, and you're in it for the long term.
Well, you have to believe it. And they believe in their companies. They believe in what they do.
Absolutely.
They believe they're providing a great service.
Absolutely.
And you can tell that in the way that's what the real it's not a hard sell if you like what you do.
Yes. And you take your time with people and you get to know them. That's so important. So biggest takeaway. So he went through a transition in his life, and he talks about risk through challenge. He was going through one of the most difficult, in my opinion, most difficult times that a lot of people go through. But in the middle of all that, Chris, he decided to take a big risk. And I think that when we talk about leadership and we talk about people that are willing to make decisions, right? Like, I see you making decisions all the time, left and right. And sometimes we don't know if they're the right decisions or not, but you're willing to take a risk and you're willing to stand by your decision. And I think that when you're in chaos and you're in the middle of a challenge, that's when people get stuck. And that's what I appreciated so much about him, that he was willing to take the risk. He said, okay, I'm going to take this path. And he went and he gave it his all. And now he's in a different place. But that, to me, shows so much courage, so much willingness, being a leader and being decisive. And I think that it took me a very long time to get to a place where I was just going to make decisions, because I was in a corporate company. for, I don't know, 12, maybe 13 years. And I was terrified of making a move. I was terrified of leaving because I didn't know about decisions, and I saw these leaders and all these people, and I always admired that. So I think that was the biggest takeaway. He says something about doing his best, taking it one step at a time. And again, in the middle of chaos and challenge, I think that is what's going on? In the middle of chaos. Thank you. Chaos and challenge, it's the most difficult time to make decisions, and I think he did a marvelous job making the decisions, sticking through them, and doing his absolute best, and he's continuing to keep on.
And that's the thing is, I mean, some people don't do that. They don't continue on, you know.
They give up. You think you're a failure. They just
got to remember, no risk, no reward. We're
Right.
having, you know, I'm not going to say this because it's not true. I mean, we're not taking a risk doing this. I like doing this. This is fun.
Yeah.
For me, I mean, it's more about Kasandra than it is about me. But it's because it's for me, it's just top of mind advertising also, right?
Yeah.
I'll get something out of this. That's the appliance guys on TV all the time, where you are a priority. But, you know, if you make a decision and you do it and you stick with it and you believe in it, then you're doing something right.
Yes.
And hopefully he sticks with this.
Yeah.
How long has he been with it now?
I believe in the last few months.
So it's very new to him.
It's very new to him, But he's a smart guy, and his
what's his
background
position? I don't know if I saw that in the video. I'm sorry.
I don't think I have the.
Is he like co-owner or?
No. He started working with them.
Okay, so he's sales.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's got to go knock on doors and do the cold calling.
He does, and the good thing is that he's been in sales for such a long time that he has relationships, he has a reputation. So I feel like if I jumped into anything else right now, I wouldn't necessarily be starting from scratch. Just
because you know someone that knows someone.
Well,
that's
yes,
how I roll.
Yes, absolutely.
And you know me.
And I know you. I mean, the most important one is you. But also because I feel like I've proved that I am a hardworking, ethical human being and professional. And I think that people see that. And if you know that of something, it really doesn't matter what they're doing. As long as they're passionate about it and as long as they're a good person, I feel like I want to do business with them.
100%.
Yeah.
Yep, definitely. Well, good. So
yeah.
I think he'll do well in that.
Yes, absolutely.
So do we know who our next speaker's going to be?
Yes, I do. I have them. Cesar Torres. He is, oh my God, and he's done a lot of different businesses. He's a lender. He's the owner of Perla, I believe, which was a seafood place on 22nd and Craycroft.
I don't know.
And now they've turned it into a new name and stuff. So he's going to be on with us, and he also has
So is that a restaurant?
It's a restaurant.
So it's a local restaurant.
It's a local restaurant.
I'm gonna have to try that out.
Oh,
you might have to give me the information. I don't think I've ever been there.
Oh, La Perla. Yes, absolutely.
How do you spell that?
La Perla, LA, and then PERLA.
Okay.
Perla. And then he also has like the little ATMs in a lot of Circle K's and stuff. So like the guys,
he's an entrepreneur.
Been around a minute. Yeah, he's been around a minute, and he's done well. But he's a very passionate guy, and I think our conversation is going to get really deep. I'm really excited about that. The second gentleman we have is Christian.
Yeah.
Beltran, and you introduced me to him.
Yeah.
And he works with property management.
Yeah, well, no, he's a B&B landscaper.
Landscaper.
I can't remember the name of his company right now.
And he's a young entrepreneur. Yeah. He's growing so fast. And I'm really excited to hear his story. I don't know him yet, so I can't wait. But when I told him about the show, he was really excited about it. And then
That's called BB Hill Landscaping.
BB
Christian
Hill Landscaping.
Beltran. Yeah,
okay.
I think he mostly does commercial, but we'll talk to him. You find out.
And then Victoria Gonzalez.
Oh wow!
The VG Beauty Salon. So she's going to come out here. Tell us all
that
about
is
her
a young
story.
lady that I know, and let me tell you.
Yes, you do.
She does a little bit of this and that and this and
She
that. And she does some cool skin stuff.
And she started the sound baths again.
Yeah, and all this relaxing cool stuff.
Yeah.
You go in there and just take a nap.
And it's healing altogether. I'm gonna go get a facial with her on Monday.
Oh, perfect. Good.
So we have wonderful people coming on board, and they will be here next month. And again, we will reiterate, you guys can reach out if you are someone that either has someone in mind that you think would be wonderful on the show, or you want to come on the show, or you have questions about any of these individuals, please look me up on YouTube, Kasandra Prieto, Kasandra Prieto. If you look me up on YouTube, you should be able to find the videos of each individual and all their information. If you want to get a hold of me, if you're looking to buy or sell a house, or if you just have questions about the market, look me up or give me a call, 520-349-3248.
I like it. You're finally advertising yourself a little bit. I keep on her all the time.
Yes, you do. I will be better about that. And if you're looking for any type of appliance, please visit Tucson Appliance on Speedway.
Just west of Columbus on the north side. Got that down pat, and I'm really proud of my son's new commercial. He's fighting the tariff monster right now, and I wonder how that's going to be. That's right, you're in the commercial.
Yes, I'm in it too.
I'm not even in this commercial. I was out of town.
Oh my God.
And he did such a good job on that.
He really did. I just watched it, I think yesterday again, and it was so cool. But I have heard people, who else just mentioned, they're like, did I really just see you on a commercial? On a tariffs commercial?
But see, that's also top of mind selling for you, because you're in so many different areas, and that's the advertising that I do. I like to be on, I'm on billboards, I'm on this and that, and some of these people don't see that advertising pays off. Sometimes you have to spend money to make money, but you got to get your name out there.
And be consistent. That's the one thing that I have learned so much from you, that it's not just marketing, it is consistent marketing. It's a diversity of TV, radio, your presence everywhere, you're giving back. Chris, before it's over, I want to make sure that you at least give us a little bit around. I want to hear from you. Why are you doing this?
This radio show?
Tell me. I mean, you know how much it's giving back to people.
Like I said, it's about you. And it's something that you were passionate about and that you want to do. It's not something that I can do. I'm not good at this.
Oh, but he's doing it right now.
But I mean, I'm good at talking back and forth and giving her shit and stuff like that. But what it is part of top of mind advertising. I'm trying to. So I don't pay Kasandra to be my best friend. So,
oh my God, do people think that?
But she's my Hispanic spokeswoman for Tucson Appliance. I don't pay her for that either. But I get her name out there. Yeah. I let people know who she is, what she does, and let her know that, yes, she's here. I'm helping her. She's helping me. It's a win-win all the way across. She works for Coldwell Banker. She sells houses. But I'm doing this so that it's another top-of-mind advertising. They'll hear my name, Tucson Appliance, and it's part of the Hispanic thing. And you are doing this, and this is a passion thing of yours. So it's perfect for me to want to do this.
And I love it, because I think the big part, every time that we've talked about the mission, Chris, every person that's been here has said, that is so awesome that he's doing this. So it goes so much further than even what you've imagined or your original thought with this, because everybody here has been so grateful to be here. They're excited to be on the radio. They're excited to share something so personal.
They just want to hang out with you.
And they want to hang out with me, yes. I think that's really what it is. No, but they're so grateful about it. And I just want you to know, every time we've been on the show, someone has said, they really appreciate you for this. And it's such a big deal. And you're empowering and contributing to our Hispanic community. You really are.
We're lifting you up, me up, us up, and anybody that we have on the radio up. So if you're interested, please do not hesitate to reach out to Miss Kasandra Prieto.
I love it. Well, thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for listening to us. Make sure that you tune in next Saturday at 9:30 on 92.5 FM Urbana. And this was Lifting You Up with Kasandra Prieto, your best friend in real estate, sponsored by Tucson Appliance.
Where you are our priority.
There you go. I love it. Right in there. We'll see you guys next time.
All right. Thank you so much.